State Awards for Excellence, and it's a wonderful incentive to recognise the amazing and valued work of this industry. Each finalist, ladies and gentlemen, will receive a framed certificate that they can proudly display, and the winners from each of the 4 categories will also receive an ACCV trophy and a $300 cheque with thanks for each of the individual category sponsors. So that's absolutely tremendous. Everyone's all excited already now, you can hear it. Okay. The winners from this evening's event will also be nominated for the Age and Community Services Australia National Awards for Excellence as the Victorian representatives. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking forward to some amazing insight into some excellence during the evening, and we wish all of the finalists the best of luck this evening. Now, a couple of moments just to keep you comfortable during the evening as well. If you haven't already noticed, if you need to make use of the restrooms, it's back up the stairs again, and they're on the right-hand side. You also may notice that Ian, the photographer, is wandering around. In fact, he's right at the front here. It's a great place for a photographer, isn't it, really? Now, not only will Ian be taking the photographs of each of the finalists and the winners as they're walking around, if you'd like a souvenir photograph, then just as he's walking around, grab him and he'll take a photo of your table. So any sort of casual photographs, just let him know and he'd be more than happy to take your photographs as well. And last thing, ladies and gentlemen, this is a moment, because it's an award ceremony, if you could just take a moment to check your telephones, please, to ensure that they're on the silent or the vibrate function, to ensure that no ringtones go off right at that moment when we say and the winner is. Now, as you can imagine, ladies and gentlemen, nights like this are not possible without the very generous support of our sponsors, and I'd like you to make welcome, and join me in making welcome, the Client Relationship Manager for HESTA, our evening sponsor, Mr. Nick Cowling.
Well, good evening everyone, and thanks very much for having me. My name's Nick Cowling. I'm Client Relationship Manager with HESTA Super Fund, sponsor of tonight's dinner. We're proud of our long association with ACCV, and tonight is a night to celebrate your achievements and acknowledge the outstanding contribution of your members. While those in ACCV work hard for the benefit of others, HESTA is working to ensure that the superannuation needs of your members are working just as hard. With more than 25 years experience in the health and community services sector, 730,000 members, 100,000 employers, and over $18 billion in assets under management, we use that wealth of experience to deliver our financial education and advice services in easy-to-understand language using real-life examples. Many of you here tonight would have seen HESTA in your workplaces, talking with members and helping them with their superannuation needs, regardless of whether they're 25 or 65, so they can retire with dignity. I wish everybody at ACCV continued success. Thank you, and enjoy the dinner and the evening's entertainment and awards.
Thank you very much, Nick, and thank you to HESTA Industry Super Fund for sponsoring this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a special night for the people who have been awarded as finalists, and also those people who will be the winners. And it takes, I suppose, the full input from all of ACCV to represent ACCV tonight and to welcome you officially. Would you please make welcome the President of ACCV and Board Director of Age and Community Services Australia, Valerie Lyons.
Very bright up here, but thank you, Toby, and thank you, Nick. And it's certainly my pleasure as President of ACCV and on behalf of the Board of ACCV, together with Gerard Mansour and the management and staff of ACCV, to extend a special welcome to you to the ACCV State Awards for Excellence. I am pleased to see so many of you here tonight to celebrate significant contributions to the quality of life to older Victorians, people with disabilities and, importantly, their carers. The awards are a great acknowledgement of the achievements of our Victorian aged and community care sector. They promote and recognise excellence across all fields of the industry, as well as aiming to increase public confidence and community involvement in aged and community services. Now in its 4th year, and many of you have been here before, the 2012 awards saw an outstanding number of quality nominations from around the state. So thank you to all who contributed in that regard. The nominations received for the 4 award categories were of an exceptionally high standard, and I would like to personally congratulate the nominees, finalists and winners for their outstanding efforts and contribution that they have made not only to their individual organisations and not only to the sector, but particularly to the people that they care for. Tonight's finalists and winners can proudly tell of their achievement by branding their organisation with the ACCV seal, which declares their outstanding efforts are recognised by Victoria's peak aged care body. Of course, very shortly, that will be known as LASER, Leading Age Services Australia Victoria. An exciting time for all. All winners from the ACCV State Awards will also be nominated for the AXA National Awards. We wish all of our state winners all the best in the National Awards. I'd like to take this opportunity to particularly thank our sponsors, Health Super, Aged Care Industry Brokers and the Hester Super Fund. Their support of these awards helps to make this night possible. I thank the award judges who gave up their own time to read through the nominations and set about the difficult task to select the finalists and winners. And having many times been on such selection processes, I know that this does take an enormous amount of time and energy to do it well, so thank you. I'd also like to thank Gerard, Kate, and particularly Lucy and Greg and others within the ACCV staff and management for enabling what I know will be a resounding success tonight. And finally and importantly, a special thank you to all our ACCV members for their ongoing support and commitment. Your contributions in the aged care industry are the reason we are able to hold this award evening. So a special thanks again and good luck to all of you in terms of success tonight. But remember, if you're not the winner, the fact that you've participated says much. So well done and enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Valerie. Yes, I'd like to reiterate what Valerie's saying. The fact that you've participated and been a finalist just shows that the excellence is part of your life and the way you work and the organisation that you're part of. So thank you again, Valerie, for those kind words. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're actually celebrating and announcing the winners of the ACCV State Awards for Excellence, as you know. This year, as Valerie mentioned, ACCV have received an abundance of outstanding nominations, and a panel of judges made up of industry experts and award sponsors were met with the very difficult task of selecting the finalists and the winners. Now, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank the 2012 Awards for Excellence sponsors. In addition to Hester Super Fund, we also have Health Super and Aged Care Insurance Brokers. Thank you very much for their support. Of course, also the judges who individually volunteered their time to review all the submissions. Tony Cooter from Health Super, Anthony Smolich from Hester Super Fund, Yasmin Noon from Australian Ageing Agenda, Ingrid Svensson from CPR Communications, aged care consultant Nancy Hogan, Andrew Marshall from ACIB, Aged Care Insurance Brokers, and Greg Knox and Lucy Hooper from Aged and Community Care Victoria. Thank you so much for your support and judging. Okay, I understand there was, to some extent, massive debate as to who the finalists and the winners were, so it'll be interesting to see how we went with those. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's now about getting into the awards themselves. And in essence, the first award finalists will be coming up on stage, and in fact all the award finalists will get you up on stage. And if you'd like to find out more information about how the finalists were and what they did, you can find that information in the awards booklet that's on your tables. So if you can, as you come up, pause for a moment to have a quick photo taken at the, okay, over here, yes. As you receive your certificate up on stage, but after the announcement, we'll get you to go over to the photo booth and have your photos in the official grip and grin moment. And that's generally with one hand you hold the certificate, the other hand you shake the other person's hand and you grin at the same time. So we'll have all of those. Lucy Hooper looks like she's joining us at the moment to help out on stage. Okay. You don't want to go straight inside. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what's happening at the moment is we'll allow you to enjoy your entree to start off with, and then we're just going to leave the suspense a little bit longer before we do the first of the awards tonight. Just a reminder though, as your name is called, come on up on stage. Be prepared to have some photos taken. Wait quietly while we announce the winners. Get all excited if you won, and do the whole well done if you didn't. And then we'll, as you go off stage, we'll have photos taken in each of the breaks. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with the awards very soon. We talk about how wonderful you are, and then we will make the announcements of the winner. To assist us on the first award, ladies and gentlemen, the Volunteer Award, could I ask Andrew Marshall from Aged Care Insurance Brokers to come on up and to join us here to help present the award. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Marshall. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Volunteer Award recognises an individual who exemplifies the tireless generosity of a volunteer. And as I mentioned before, as I read your names, would you please make your way up on stage. The four finalists for the ACIB Volunteer Award are Shirley Barnes, Volunteer for Pastoral and Spiritual Care at Southern Cross Care. We'll get you to join us up on stage, Shirley. Shirley joined Southern Cross Care 13 years ago as a volunteer for the organisation's residential home, Templestowe Pioneers Village. She's a dynamic volunteer who contributes in many ways, both to the well-being of the residents and of the organisation. An essential part of her volunteer role is the spiritual and pastoral care that Shirley offers to all residents, providing them with just friendship, support and a listening ear. She also provides pastoral care to those residents in palliative care, assists in setting up and hosting special commemorative events for the residents, as well as running bowls and bingo on a weekly basis. Ladies and gentlemen, Shirley Barnes. Now, our next finalist, ladies and gentlemen, is unable to be with us tonight, but it is Laura Agius, volunteer at St Bernadette's Aged Care Facility. So I'll ask Martin Samet, the GM for People and Development, to represent Laura up on stage. To give you a bit of background, yes indeed, Laura's worked as a volunteer at St Bernadette's Aged Care Facility for over 16 years. Her unwavering commitment to the residents of St Bernadette's is absolutely inspiring. She gives so much, with the health, happiness and well-being of the residents being of utmost importance to her. Some of the significant tasks she accomplishes includes calling bingo 3 times a week, helping high care residents with eating their meals, mending and altering residents' clothing, organising special events, taking residents to appointments, as well as helping with their personal shopping. She plays a huge role in the Catholic Church services at St Bernadette's and is very ably represented by Martin Samet tonight. Thank you. Congratulations to Laura. Our next finalist, ladies and gentlemen, is from Cosmetic Care Volunteer at Tallangatta Health Service, Anne Smith. Congratulations, Anne. Anne has been a volunteer with Tallangatta Health Service for around 25 years, and she leads the Cosmetic Care team, which delivers hand and nail care to the residents of the facility, and has been a driving force to ensure that cosmetic care is delivered every Monday morning. Anne has seen her 80th birthday some years ago. So amazing, some years ago. And whilst many of her peers are on the receiving end of her care, this is not a deterrent to her. She has a genuine love for people and an affinity with the young and old alike. She's a caring and dedicated lady who is always smiling and projecting warmth to all who meet her. Ladies and gentlemen, Anne Smith, Cosmetic Care Volunteer at Tallangatta Health Service. And our finalist, ladies and gentlemen, is now 95 years old. Please congratulate Asha Kozlowski, volunteer at Emmy Monash Aged Care. Now, since 2005, Asha has become woven into the fabric of life at Emmy Monash Aged Care. He's a survivor. Not only of his immediate family, only he and his sister survived the Holocaust. He chats in English, Yiddish, Hebrew, Polish and Russian. Asha is a friend, a listener, a confidant and advocate for the residents. His warmth and vitality are boundless, and he helps lifestyle staff set up for activities, welcomes new residents, offers visitors cups of tea, and accompanies residents to medical appointments. He exudes warmth, comfort, wisdom and sincerity. Everybody is touched by him and buoyed by his love and infectious smile. Ladies and gentlemen, may I grow as gracefully old as Asha. I give you the finalists, ladies and gentlemen, of the volunteer category. Andrew, I call on you to present the winner.
The 2012 Volunteer Award goes to Laura Agius. And can I ask Martin to come forward and take it? Well done, Martin. You can pass that to Laura, and what a wonderful person she is. Thank you.
Wow. I think Laura would have been just as stunned as I am. What a wonderful recognition. She would have been absolutely honoured to receive this reward, and it's a wonderful award by ACCV in recognising the magnificent contribution that volunteers make to the industry. I think we would all acknowledge that without them, our services would be much worse for wear. I think Laura is almost seen as living at the place that she volunteers at. She spends many hours comforting the residents of St Bernadette's in North Sunshine, and she's an inspiration to the volunteers at Catholic Homes. Particularly, we've got over 200 volunteers, and Laura was inspirational at our recent reward and recognition ceremony where she spoke about her experience, and I know that there wasn't one person in the room that didn't shed a tear after her wonderful presentation about her experience. And Laura would admit herself that it's, you know, while these things are wonderful, she doesn't look for any accolades. She just loves being of service to the community, and in particular to the residents at Catholic Homes. So on behalf of Laura, thank you to ACCV and the sponsors. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to Laura, the ACIB Volunteer Award winner. And ladies and gentlemen, would you join me again in congratulating all of our finalists here tonight. Congratulations go to Shirley Barnes, to Anne Smith and Usher Kozlowski. And I will ask at some stage, as an example for all of the finalists, if they could join us after this segment at the photo wall, which is in the back corner, to have some official photos taken. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you again the finalists of the Volunteer Award. Congratulations. Well, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, Usher. Absolutely amazing. No, I'm more than impressive. I'm having difficulty holding it together. I think it's just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Our next award, ladies and gentlemen, is the Employee Award. And I'd like to ask Tony Kuda from Health Super to come on up and present this, the Employee Award. Is Tony available? Welcome, Tony. Thanks for coming along tonight. The delivery of services to older people and people with disability. And as always, as I read the finalist names for this category, would you please come on up onto stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the four finalists of the Health Super Employee Award are... The first is Chantel Kemp, Lifestyle Coordinator at St Bernadette's Aged Care Facility. Chantel has excelled in her position at Catholic Homes for the last 2 years as both leader and quiet achiever. She works very closely with the care staff at St Bernadette's and provides assistance and support to other lifestyle coordinators. She always goes out of her way to make those residents with no families feel at home at St Bernadette's. She's brought much joy to the residents with her enthusiasm in making sure that marginalised residents are included in the activities. Welcome and congratulations, Chantel. Our second award winner, ladies and gentlemen, or finalist, ladies and gentlemen, is Patrick Kamamans, Pastoral Associate at Mercy Place, East Melbourne. It could be Commonwealth, I do apologise. Patrick commenced with Mercy Health a couple of years ago as a Pastoral Associate and is responsible for providing pastoral care at two of Mercy Health's aged care facilities, Mercy Place Fernhill and Mercy Place East Melbourne. His role as Pastoral Associate is to offer emotional and spiritual support to residents and families primarily, but also to staff. His support also extends to people of all faiths, as well as no faiths. Patrick is a man who has the unique ability to be there for everyone he interacts with, always putting their needs and the needs of others ahead of his own. So congratulations to Patrick. Our third finalist, ladies and gentlemen, is Meg Willis. Meg brings her fan club along with her tonight, or her entourage. She is the Leisure and Lifestyle Coordinator at Blue Cross the Boulevard. Meg Willis she takes this role and makes it more than just activities to entertain and keep the residents active. It becomes personal for each resident. By knowing what matters to the person, what makes them laugh, what makes them cry, where they've lived, where they've worked, what they've done, and what they still want to do. It's individualised in the way she works. She's committed to making life worth living and creating an environment of ageing positively for those who make the Boulevard their home. Congratulations, Meg. Go for it. Support team. There we go. It's like having your own personal applause light there over there, isn't it? Yeah, you hired them? Okay, that's good. There's a bonus if you're really loud. Okay, you're really loud after this. All right. And our fourth finalist, ladies and gentlemen, is Adrian Johnston, Chief Executive Officer at St Catherine's Hostel. Congratulations, Adrian. He commenced at St Catherine's Hostel around 18 months ago. And coming from a business banking background, he didn't actually have the experience in health or aged care and never had been in an aged care facility. When, however, 15 months ago, the hostel manager resigned, suddenly Adrian assumed responsibility for the day-to-day management of the facility, and despite lack of experience in the industry, he brought with him to this role far more valuable attributes: honesty, integrity, dedication, a strong work ethic, loyalty, and tremendous customer service ethos. He's earned the trust, respect and support of the staff, residents, their families, as well as the community in general. Ladies and gentlemen, Adrian Johnston. Congratulations. Now, Tony, this is the moment you get to open the envelope.
And the 2012 Employee of the Year Award is Patrick Commerman.
Congratulations to Patrick. He's Pastoral Associate Mercy Place, East Melbourne. Just a reminder, he's responsible for providing pastoral care at two of their facilities, Mercy Place Fernhill and Mercy Place East Melbourne. Congratulations.
I'm deeply overwhelmed and deeply honoured. Thank you to Age and Community Care Victoria and to the panel of judges for this award. I'm grateful for your work in the promotion and encouragement of quality in aged care and community care through the services you provide. And tonight, honouring the role of pastoral care has in the provision of quality and holistic care of a person. It is with great humbleness that I accept this award, and in reality there are many people involved that make it possible for me to be standing here. Firstly, I'd like to thank Mercy Health and Aged Care for their commitment in its leadership team, John, Helen, Kate and Margaret, for the implementation and ongoing support of pastoral care at Mercy. And that it's not just in the appointment of pastoral carers in aged care facilities, but also in supporting its function across the organisation, be it in our values, in our ethos, in education, in building, making sacred spaces, and the level of care in the attention to the living environment. And most important, fostering the way we care for each other and for those in our care. I was quite surprised to hear that it wasn't pastoral care that nominated me. So that says to me the level of commitment that across the organisation to what pastoral care is valued. The reach of pastoral care for the residents of Fernhill has been extended as they settle into their new homes. And for me, that's a real privilege to be able to continue to offer this care as I stand here today. I would like to thank those who have supported the residents on a day-to-day level at Mercy Place Fernhill. It's been a privilege to see this care and compassion in action. Pastoral care was not just provided by me. I've witnessed the maintenance man, the cleaner, offer words of comfort and be moved with empathy. I have seen the care staff and our facility manager, Karen, sit with residents in their dying day, holding their hand and just being present. I have seen Lifestyle, our secretary, our CCC, Leonie, and many others shedding tears as we farewelled and tried to comfort residents as they were transported to their new place of residence. I was even made aware that the laundry person was holding farewell services while I was away and singing "Wish Me Luck as you wave me goodbye."
That means when she goes away, you have to do the laundry.
With pleasure. I thank them for all the support and love they gave to each resident at Fernhill and taking on key aspects of being pastoral in all they do. I thank you all for the wisdom of knowing that we all have a part in helping each other, finding purpose and meaning in life. I would like to conclude by thanking all who have supported and encouraged me personally, enabling me to sustain the energy and to allow my heart to remain open to be present to those I encounter and support. And especially my wife Susan, who sees all sides of me, loves me in my strength and in my most vulnerable moments. It is in this experience of love, this intrinsic value of who I am and who we all are, at whatever stage and moment in life, that I am able to carry out this work, this life-giving work of pastoral care, wanting others to know and experience an experience of the inherent value they are as a person. Thank you.
Why shake that man's hand when you can give him a hug? That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for being so open and genuine with those comments, Patrick. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the winner of the Employee Award, Patrick Commerman. Congratulations, thank you. And I reckon there were a few eyes in the house that needed a little bit of a dab in the corner, don't you, Ian? I think that might have been the case. And also, ladies and gentlemen, would you congratulate again all of our finalists, Chantel Kemp, Meg Willis, and Adrian Johnston. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll ask you to leave the stage and make your way, if that's okay, to the photo booth in the corner, where we'll be taking some official photos. And I also ask those of you who were finalists in the volunteer category, if you could at some stage as well, straight after these photos are taken, make your way to the booth in the corner as well for your photos there. Ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, yes indeed, congratulations. Thank you, Tony, by the way. Thank you very much, Tony Cooter from Health Super, for presenting that award. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Thanks, Nick. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Trainee Award celebrates the outstanding achievements of an employee who is studying and working towards a qualification in the aged care sector. And as a reminder, as I read your names as finalists, if you could make your way up onto stage where we'll say glorious and wonderful things about you, shake your hand and make sure that you're comfortable up here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 finalists for the Hester Trainee Award, and the first is Linda Shillong from Community Support, or Community Support Worker at Southern Cross Care. Now, you know what, it's rare for most people to make a career change at the age of 48, but Linda found after decades of working as an aged care nurse in residential homes, she was increasingly missing what initially drew her to the sector, and that was regular daily contact with the residents. So 12 years ago, Linda joined Southern Cross Care as a community support worker, and she's since thrived in the role and is today regarded as one of the organisation's most outstanding employees. She's currently undergoing her Cert 4 in Home and Community Care. Linda was recently selected to provide leadership for a pilot buddy program through SCC's Community Services Southern Region. Congratulations to Linda Shillong. Ladies and gentlemen, our next finalist is Kazuko Tsuji Widaruto, who is second cook at Kew Gardens Aged Care. Kazuko, or Kaz, if we Australianise it a little bit, as she's known, commenced employment with Kew Gardens Aged Care in March 2007 as a personal care attendant, and moved into a food services assistant role due to her love of cooking. Kaz has demonstrated her commitment to the food services team in her decision to formalise her love of cooking through study with William Angliss College. Her artistry in sweets and cakes, which is fantastic, is evident every day, and in particular when Kew Gardens is hosting special events that she's brought in to create these stunning dishes. Ladies and gentlemen, would you join me in congratulating Kazuko Tsuji Widarato. I'm taking a punt here if I say omedetou gozaimasu. Our third finalist, ladies and gentlemen, is Bianca Nash, Grade 2 registered nurse at Royal District Nursing Service. Bianca is a mature age student with experience and life skills that has contributed to her successful integration as a graduate with RDNS. With the support of her preceptor, Bianca has taken responsibilities for her personal and professional development. Bianca graduated in nursing in 2010 and is currently studying currently as a university student at La Trobe University. She started the graduate nurse program at RDNS in January 2011, finishing in early 2012. She's now a Grade 2 registered nurse based at the Essendon Centre and has just commenced a Bachelor of Nursing with honours and anticipates completing this at the end of 2013. Many of you wondering where Bianca is at the moment. She's unfortunately unable to be with us tonight, so Claire Wallace from RDNS will represent her this evening. So congratulations to Bianca Nash. And as we could almost give Claire a bit of walk-up music. What do you think? A little bit of something happening in the background. Congratulations. There it is. Thank you, Claire, for representing Bianca. And Nick, this is the moment for you to take the envelope and reveal the winner.
The winner is Linda Shalom.
And the winner is, ladies and gentlemen, Linda Shalom from Southern Cross Care.
Right, good.
This is just totally amazing. It's look, I'm both thrilled and honoured to have been nominated for this award. To have won it's even more amazing. I'd like to acknowledge and thank Southern Cross Care. I'd like to thank our CEO, Jan Horsnell. I'd like to thank Teresa Desmond, the Executive Manager of Community Services. I'd like to thank the board. I'd like to thank all my fellow colleagues. They're an amazing lot there at Southern Cross. I've been working there for now 12 years and I've enjoyed the work, I've enjoyed the challenges and I've enjoyed the great support I get. If I ever need any help, I just get on the phone and they're there straight away to help me. I look forward to continuing in my role as a community support worker. And I'd also like to thank my clients. I've got the most amazing lot of clients. They welcome me into their homes every day. They make me feel at home and we enjoy being together. And I'd like to thank my husband too, and my daughters, and yes, he's here tonight with me. And I'd like to thank you all for this. I'd like to thank the judges. And yes, I hope you enjoy your night. Thank you.
Well done, congratulations. Oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations. She's in the good books now for the next 12 months, having thanked her husband. And congratulations also go to Kazuko and Bianca. Well done for being finalists today. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Trainee Awards. Finalists and the winner, Linda Shalom. Congratulations again. There we go. And thank you. For the Trainee Awards award winners this evening, the finalists and the award winner. Okay, ladies, we'll at the end of the award ceremony, we'll have you assemble at the photo wall for some photographs. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our final award is the Organisation Award. This is an amazing, I think, award for excellence. And I'd like to call on Valerie Lyons, who's already up here, to make the presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, this organisation award recognises a provider organisation who demonstrates leadership, innovation and excellence. Now, as I read the finalists in this category, I'd ask each of those people to have a representative come up on stage to acknowledge their status as finalists and for us to be able to present the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 4 finalists for the Organisation Award. And the first is Embracia. Congratulations, represented tonight by Vicky Collier, Student Development Manager, and Susan Younger, Regional Manager, Southern. Embracia, ladies and gentlemen, is an Australian-owned, family-operated company that has been providing beautiful care, caring aged care communities for over 25 years and is nominated for Leadership and Training for their innovative student development program. The program is leading the way in training and education in the aged care industry. Embracia works collaboratively with 17 buddy registered training organisations and have had more than 400 students through the program since it was expanded across Embracia's Victorian homes in February 2011. The program is led by Embracia's Student Development Manager and overseen by student mentors in each home, and they do an outstanding job inducting and ensuring each student is buddied up with the right people and monitored so their training progresses throughout their placement. A great benefit of the program is that it reduces organisational recruitment costs, which is tremendous, as Embracia is able to employ students knowing they've been trained according to their organisational standards of care. That's a brilliant idea. Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, would you put your hands together for Embracia? Our second finalist this evening, ladies and gentlemen, is BapsCare, represented tonight by Jeff Davey, Chief Executive Officer. Now, BapsCare has been delivering services to people in need across Victoria and Tasmania for 66 years. The BapsCare nomination is for the development of sound corporate business strategies that enable the organisation to provide quality care and exceptional service. Now, during the severe flooding across northern Victoria in January 2011, BapsCare responded to and prepared for a number of difficult scenarios, one of which potentially included a full-scale evacuation of an aged care facility. Now, while BapsCare's local service was able to plan its responses for the period of time necessary, it became very clear that their corporate disaster recovery plans could be improved. Now, following this event, an extensive review was undertaken involving a thorough system gap analysis, and the subsequent work, processes adopted and outcomes are outstanding examples of excellence and innovation in this industry. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to BapsCare. Finalist, ladies and gentlemen, is Bupa Bellarine, represented tonight by Jenny McCurdy, the Care Manager. Now, Bupa Bellarine is nominated for its innovations in resident lifestyle and excellent clinical care as a leader in person-centric care. Bupa Bellarine engages with its residents in a unique way through a variety of programs, such as the Walk Around Australia program, an initiative encouraging and recognising walking to improve residents' strength and endurance, promoting the engagements of exercising with the Australian community. Do you know what? My mother walks every day. She walks about a kilometre every day. And she started about 2 years ago, and we have no idea where she is now. Think about it, it's all right. The Breakfast Club is another thing that they do, held every Sunday to give residents a different way of being, to begin the day, enabling them to enjoy a cafe breakfast experience without leaving the comfort of their home and providing further opportunities for socialising. That sounds terrific. And the Liverpool Care Pathway program for dying residents. An example of the Bupa Bellarine team's commitment to ensure a dying resident and their families are fully supported. They have also consequently implemented this as well. Now, testimony to the quality of care provided for the effectiveness of Bupa Bellarine's person-centred care approach is the fact that the home has been recognised by the Aged Care Standards Agency over recent years with a total of 5 Better Practice Awards for exceptional initiatives and care. Congratulations to Bupa Bellarine. And ladies and gentlemen, the fourth finalist tonight goes to the Andrew Kerr Frail and Aged Care Facility, represented tonight by Eileen Pruden. Eileen Pruden is Chief Executive Officer. Andrew Kerr Frail and Aged Care Complex was established to help the aged of the Mornington Peninsula with residential respite and community care and day services. This organisation, ladies and gentlemen, has been nominated as an industry leader in customer service and in particular for their lifestyle program, which has demonstrated innovation, excellence and leadership within the aged care sector. It's obviously a popular nomination by the sounds of things. The variety of activities and entertainment at Andrew Kerr is extensive and outcomes for residents are extremely positive. I have a good friend whose name is Andrew Kerr. He'll be interested to know he has a facility named after him. I'm sure it's not the same one, however. No. The lifestyle program at Andrew Kerr has expanded. You know what though? You know what? He's like a finance specialist. He lends money. You might want to get him involved. He might be able to come and do you a special deal. The lifestyle program, ladies and gentlemen, of Andrew Kerr has been expanded and enhanced from typical activities and entertainment in aged care to a diverse program that includes Harley-Davidson sidecar rides, historic and classic car displays, entertainers such as magicians, circus performers, dancers, a wild action zoo and dog obedience clubs, as well as a very successful Famous Friday program. I'd like to come along as well. Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Kerr Frail and Aged Care Facility, our fourth finalists. Well, Valerie, all very worthy finalists here, nominations. This is the moment where you read who the winner is.
It'd be nice if everyone could win. Bupa Bellarine.
Congratulations goes to Bupa Bellarine, represented tonight by Jenny McCurdy, the care manager. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thanks to ACCV for having this award and actually recognising some of the wonderful work that obviously our home, as many others, are actually doing as well. Thank you. Thank you to my wonderful team that has come tonight. And we are at the moment missing our esteemed leader who has many of these wonderful innovations that she's been leading us with for many years. So Heather's actually away on annual leave overseas at the moment for 3 months. And we will certainly be texting her and telling her.
Where is she at the moment?
She's been to Turkey, Italy, possibly heading to the UK.
So it's morning.
Yes.
Give her a call.
Yes, we will. But we do. So we do appreciate, obviously, the support that we get from our Bupa Aged Care Services as well. Our homes that we also have, the 48 homes in Australia, and particularly all our team members, from our maintenance officer all the way through to our general manager. Every single person puts forward their own ideas in ways that we can improve the lives of our residents. Thank you.
There we go. Congratulations. Congratulations to Bupa Bellarine, the very worthy winners. And ladies and gentlemen, also would you join me in congratulating all of our finalists tonight. Now, as they're receiving their certificates as well, ladies and gentlemen, would you join me in congratulating for all of the awards, all the finalists, and in particular the winners this evening. Congratulations to all of your efforts. Especially as we're seeing examples of excellence from all of these people. Congratulations again. Thank you. Yeah, I'll have to come down to Famous Friday. I've been signed up while we're at it on Famous Friday, somewhere along the line. Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder also for the finalists and winners of the last two awards, if you could make your way to the photo booth at the end of the